Hey guys, this is Chris Nappoltz.
And this is David. We are
Drop Disgusta.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we are powered by Amplified Events. To learn more about the great work they do, visit ampyourevent.com.
We would also like to thank and welcome our digital marketer, Aaron Talent.
If you're a fan of the show, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Drop Disgusta Podcast.
And whatever you're doing this week, make sure you hashtag drop the dis.
Here's the show.
Welcome to Drop Disgusta, everybody.
Welcome.
My name's David.
I'm Chris.
We have Chris with us right here. And also we have...
Sean Mooney.
What do you do, Sean Mooney?
Ooh, what do I do? Well, I am a partner at Showpony. Showpony is a company where we do branded merchandise and promotional products.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I've always wondered what you do.
How'd you get into that?
Not you, but...
Showpony, the company?
Showpony was. I would always walk by it and think... I can't come in unless I have an appointment. It's called Showpony.
Well, having a sticker on the door that said by appointment only didn't help that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty direct sticker.
It's a pretty direct sticker. Well, we had a lot of people walking in off the street, and we're not really a retail setup.
Right. Yeah.
We're a showroom.
And you kind of do look like a retail setup if you just walk by, so I get that.
And that's the intent, so it's kind of confusing. It's meant to look like retail.
Y'all listen up.
We want you to want to come in, but you can't.
You're getting the secrets straight away.
Here we go.
So it's meant to look like a retail space because we are all most comfortable when we are actually in retail shopping, right? You shop in a retail environment.
That's fair.
We're trying to make it feel retail.
So people come in, it's like, this is a place
yes.
to spend some money.
Hopefully. Typically our clients already have a budget in mind.
That's fair, yeah.
We're trying to make sure that we're being true to their budget. But when we set it up, we wanted it to feel really comfortable. We have a few things that a lot of other places don't. We have alcohol. We've got a
We noticed that.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Today we're sponsored by Miller Lite.
Only the 16 ounces.
Tall boys only.
But yeah, we've got that, and then we also just want to make sure that it's a comfortable environment. There's soft lighting. When we decided to launch Showpony, Daniel, Alex, and I went up to New York. I had to show them my favorite places. One of which was Polo, Ralph Lauren.
Right.
Ralph Lauren, so I've been told.
Essence of Ralph. But yeah, we tried to make sure that it was like really comfortable. It kind of had a club feel to it, and
A club feel.
Club feel, yeah.
But not like Hollister. Hollister is the club feel.
Yeah, so that's the barrier of entry you didn't really want.
And all the cologne.
Yeah. Everybody remembers walking through the mall and like seeing the shuttered building.
Yep.
Like, what is that?
And hearing it, and you hear
there's
it.
Like a scent permeating from the slatted like windows, and you're like, "What is that?" You didn't really want to go in.
So do you guys call your people models? Do you guys call your people models? Because Hollister does that.
These are models. We're all models.
I love that.
Yes. No, we're just amazing people.
Okay.
In general. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not too high on our horse, apparently.
Not too high on your show pony.
Not too high on the company. Yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of our space.
So how did you get into this business?
Very good question.
Thank you.
Tough one. No, actually, it's really easy. When I was a kid, my mom owned. This is going to be a long story. I'm going to try and make short.
Okay.
My mom owned.
I'll cut it if it's too long.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can I just clip this.
Knee slapper.
What a story.
What a story. To find out more, click at our webpage. Anyway, yeah.
Bio in the link.
You got way too real at the end there.
Way too somber. How did I get into it? My mom owned an Irish dance studio. And Irish dancers have a competition called FESH. And ours was the largest in the southern region, so from Texas over and from Virginia down.
Wow.
And we always have a program. And my mom had commissioned this mom had commissioned this person to do this program, and they literally bailed like 2 weeks out. So she had thousands of dollars in
Wow.
revenue off of the ad sales and nothing to show for it. So we went to Walmart, bought a compact, and I put together the program in probably about 12 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of like a thing. I was
Slight flex for the listeners.
Yeah. Published in 98. But I knew then, like, oh, this is kind of cool. There's, like, something you can do with this. So I always had a thing for graphic design. Throughout high school, I was in the yearbook. I was the editor of the yearbook. When I went to college, I worked for the study abroad office. I did all the websites. I always had something where I was just kind of enthralled in that.
Right.
And after I had switched my major like 7 times at Augusta University, I decided...
As we do.
We all do.
I did it. We all do.
You got to, right?
Yeah.
So can you actually... I'm interested in this. Can you track the changes that you went through as far as major-wise?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So I went in as a business major. And then I switched to journalism.
Okay.
And then I switched to poli-sci. And then I switched back to...
Shout out.
Poli-sci. Boop, boop. And then I switched back to communications.
Okay.
And I was probably, I think I'm like 3 semesters away from actually finishing that degree, which I never did because I was like, you know what? I had a big mentor at the time, and she was like, you should really just go and get your graphic design. Because, I mean, this was like my 6th year, like just kind of messing around. Can I cuss on this?
I'll edit it out so you can do whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really weird context to get what you were saying, or to guess what you were saying.
Or at the beginning.
But anyway.
Credits roll around.
But anyway, so she convinced me to go to Augusta Tech, and I was a little hesitant at first.
Sure.
Augusta Tech does not really have a great view from the outside in.
Especially from Augusta people.
It really does not.
No, it does not.
It really doesn't. And I was nervous, naturally, and I didn't think it was the right place. I felt like I was taking a step back. But I stuck to it, and I did it, and I got a job right out of there working for Augusta National as their graphic designer for merchandise.
Pretty much couldn't have done literally any better.
Well, I think the business and poli-sci helped me
negotiate.
I think it was really the poli-sci, honestly.
Yeah. Well, it's all about politics.
Yes, it is.
But, I worked there for 5 years, and I really enjoyed it, and I can't say, nice enough things about them, but I was ready to move on, and that's when we launched Showpony. Well, I came over for Weir, Stewart, and then we launched Showpony.
So just to confirm, you left working for the Augusta National willingly?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people give me that same response.
Not a lot of people would be able to tell that story.
Right.
Augusta National's awesome. It really is. And like I said, they're a phenomenal organization that donates a lot of money back to the community, and we have a lot to be thankful for that.
Yeah.
But there's only so much you can do with one logo.
Yeah, that's true.
And when people are coming up to you in the street and being like, "Oh, I got this great idea for a product next year," and you're like, "Oh, cool, what is it?" And they're like, "Toilet paper." You're like, "No, okay."
Yeah, I hear you.
We're kind of
what each? How many ply and what's the ply? And is there a logo on each
on each one?
Each square.
Is it embossed or debossed? It's really hard to tell.
And is it something that they want to really stick in places they need to? It's just I get it.
That's an interesting perspective.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what toilet paper is.
Just get some framed toilet paper, like rolls of it on your wall.
I had a binder of
toilet paper?
Close to 7,000 different stripe patterns.
Wow.
That's insanity.
Wow.
1 millimeter followed by 2? Nope. It's 1 followed by 2.5.
Oh my gosh.
Whip that thing out every time.
Wow.
Talk about, don't cut that. We whip that binder out all the time and
whip that thing out.
and we just go through it every year. We're like, oh, this looks good.
Yeah.
So,
That's
but
cool.
Yes, I jump ship for that.
Wow.
A lot of times it's kind of funny, it's going from a air cruiser. What do you call those things? A big ship. Big ship.
Like a battleship, like a
aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier.
And come back in. Great. It's like going from an aircraft carrier to a pirate ship.
Yeah. No, that's
small
cool.
Businesses are dangerous.
Yeah.
But pirate ships are cool.
They're awesome. There's adventure in them.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things.
I like that
And
metaphor.
there is alcohol.
Yeah.
on
Yes.
site.
Every pirate ship.
Yeah.
There's always opportunity to sink.
Yeah. You can say walk the plank.
Yeah.
And then
Nothing
everybody
like
laugh
going
about it.
through a recession-proof organization, so one that can sink in a moment. To be clear, Weir Stewart is doing financially fine.
There's no whistle
but-
blowing here.
So you went from Augusta National and you jumped ship to Weir Stewart. And take us from there to where you are sitting right now.
Which
Sure.
we are not in Weir Stewart right now.
We're not. We're above Weir Stewart in the new space. Yeah, Showpony is below us. When I joined Weir Stewart, they had a product division that was a service to clients. So
Okay.
the clients would come in, they get their logo made. What's the next thing you want to do? Immediately put it on something. We wanted to protect the identities that we were creating, and so we created an in-house promotional products industry division.
Meaning,
And is
just
that
to-
Showpony? Is that
Yeah.
what Showpony is?
No,
Okay.
that was a division within Weir Stewart.
Okay, so we're
just to
still in one
and,
company.
And what we're talking about is you wanted to protect what they created and put it on in-house
Correct.
items,
Yeah.
koozies,
Yeah.
shirts,
Yeah.
polos, everything.
Nothing is worse than creating a really, really awesome logo and handing it over to someone and then going to for imprint
Yeah.
and skewing it.
Oh, absolutely. I
You know,
get
like,
it.
Suddenly, the thing that should be an inch tall is now 3/4 of an inch tall.
Yeah,
and it's
that's awesome.
Still the same width, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh god.
They send in the JPEG and not the vector, and all of a sudden, all
Wrong
this.
colors, everything. I mean, we've seen it all, and it's just it's kind of selfish because it sucks to see it out there kind of misused.
Yeah,
and just
right.
abused. And so we created a department inside Weir Stewart where we could quality control.
That's
what was
cool.
going on.
That's awesome.
And eventually, that quality control, we grew it from a 5-digit to a 6-digit business, and it was quickly getting out of process.
Yeah.
So creative designs, you don't have any taxes involved. It's a service. Well, there's some tax involved, but
Right.
typically it's a service.
Income tax type deal. Yeah.
But when you start handing over deliverables, you have to tax them. Well, we've got clients all over the United States, so you have to reach a nexus of commerce in New York.
Right.
Yeah.
Keeping track of all that stuff. And so we really needed to separate it out as a separate business.
Wow,
and that's
that's
how
cool.
we created Showpony. So
And who thought of the name?
I would love to take credit for it, but I cannot.
I was gonna say you have the chance to if you want to.
I would love to.
I don't know any better. Chris
Yeah.
doesn't know any better.
No.
Yeah. Well, we actually went downtown to the Ranchos to talk about this business, and Alex and Daniel and I were like, "Let's do this. We should do it." We agreed to it, and Daniel said to me, he says, "We think we already have the name." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm just kind of surprised. I was like, "This is awesome."
Wow.
Because naming's not really a strong suit of mine, although my kids' names are awesome. But anyway, hashtag love you, Kelly. Anyway, so they looked at me and they were like, "We think it should be Showpony." And like, it just marinated for like 10 seconds.
So you guys didn't even have the Facebook moment. Like it was just like the first name was the name.
The first thing wasn't it.
There you go.
Daniel and Alex are awesome at that.
Okay.
And I just immediately believed. I said, "All right, well, why do you think it's Showpony? I love it, but why?" And they had a couple reasons. Some I can and cannot say. But the biggest one is that we always want our client to be the Showpony of their industry, right?
And
Showponies are the
Feel
blueprint of the
sexy. Because that's what I think of when I hear show pony.
Is
I
it?
hear sexy.
Is it?
world. Yeah.
Show pony.
I don't
What do you
know.
think of?
Like a really well dressed pony, like prancing. Like have you ever seen dressage?
Of course.
Yeah, like I
The
think of like a
sexiest
dressage.
Thank
pony.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Sexy.
All right. I guess
Anyways.
maybe I just wasn't using that frame of mind. Maybe I
Yeah,
should have been in
whatever.
a different
Oh
frame.
god, that's more like pompous, I guess.
Yeah.
See, I like pompous. The pompous pony.
We try and fight that stigma a lot. So we've learned a few things in the couple of years that we've been there. One of which is trying to make sure that we always want to set the bar really high,
Sure.
right? Like start from the top and whittle your way down. It's a lot harder to start at the bottom and try and build up, right? So,
Define what you mean by that.
Sure.
Because I think of like set expectations high.
Well, it's a little bit different than.
Yeah, I figure I was wrong.
No, you're not wrong. It's just,
Oh, okay.
I think it's just applied differently. I think, for us, when we're trying to go out there and target, $1 million deals with large companies and things like that, you want to.
And can you name your clients if we ask you that? Okay, just curious. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. But anyway, when you're going down there trying to get the big fish, you gotta look the part,
Oh yeah, definitely.
And if your showroom, no offense to showrooms in Augusta, but if your showroom is glass shelves and pegboards, it's kind of put out. It doesn't really feel rich and luxurious.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to get rich and luxurious, that's a hard word to say.
Okay.
You're not achieving it unless you look the part.
Correct.
So
Gotcha.
you set the standard high. Well, unfortunately, a lot of times that creates an uneasy feeling for the people who have a smaller budget.
Mm-hmm.
And so our marketing campaign is to make sure that we let those people know that we work with any budget. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to walk in with like a $10,000 budget to work with us. We do koozies for weddings. It's not
Right.
Do you know how many of those I have as a wedding DJ?
koozie for weddings.
I have so many.
I bet you.
I wonder if you designed any of them.
Probably. If they're neoprene and full color print, they're mine.
I need to bring some of these in. I'll show you.
Well, now that I know y'all do velvet koozies, I'm all in.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Sean's
I'm
over here with
leaving
a
one of those.
velvet, purple, and gold koozie.
that
I
is
mean, it
beautiful.
is #sexy.
God rest his soul.
I have a robe that would go so well with that.
You have a
koozie.
velvet robe?
Yeah, it's not velvet, but it is red
velvet
and it's beautiful.
robe does not sound comfy.
No.
I'll be honest.
No. 130 degrees just sitting there cooking in my living room. Like, oh, this is fine. Hey, but you can, it's the velvet robe.
you get to
Satan? What's going on here?
pompous Satan.
All right. I think somehow we took a left turn here.
Yeah, it's probably the velvet,
But are
but
known for doing that.
show ponies,
Okay.
Of course.
sexy
You know how many-
ponies.
you know how many pictures I give of people with this koozie, this velvet koozie?
I don't.
On the beach. I'm like, really? It should be by a fire.
I would not take that to the beach.
No,
And
I
it's
would-
not because I don't like it. Like
feel
you
like
said,
it
it
would
has the
make
log cabin
Yeah,
kind of
I
vibe.
feel like it would make it warm. It would go against,
well with seawater.
We need to
No.
post some pictures of this koozie specifically.
so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
The link and the price. That'd be
Yeah, there we go. Plug.
We've actually been purchased by Showpony, speaking it into
We have
existence.
So much disposable income.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
I guess. So we know how you got into the business you're in. We know how you got into the company that you're in. How did you get to the situation that you're in? Are you from Augusta? Have you always lived here?
That's a good one too.
Thank you.
Yes.
We ask everybody this question. Don't feel special.
Listen,
Okay.
I listen to
listen.
the podcast.
Plug.
Thank you, by the way.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
plug.
listening.
Wow.
It's good. It's good. I am actually first generation. So I have
First generation Augusta?
American.
Oh,
Whoa.
even more dramatic.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
Legally.
First, folks. That's what I wanted to say.
You've heard it.
And on that note, I'm getting another beer.
I'm not going to edit that part out. I'm going to keep that in.
Yeah, my wife's gonna be like, oh.
You heard it here, fools. I can't even do it on purpose.
But no, actually, so my mom is straight from Ireland. My dad is straight from Canada. My older.
What part of Canada?
Ottawa, Vankleek Hill.
Quite cold up there.
Quite cold.
I have family in Saskatchewan.
Oh, that is quite cold.
Also cold.
Yeah. That's a lovely area.
My family is from
beautiful.
Germany.
Also-
Deutschland, yeah?
Yeah.
Das ist der Falkenhagen das.
Yeah.
That's all he knows, yeah.
Danke.
We have a German, so I like it.
It's Moritz, right?
Yeah, Moritz.
Moritz helped us out with our sound.
Yeah,
effect.
he set the sound up, so
Shout out to Moritz.
Yeah, you can find him on Insta. Nope, he doesn't have one.
Oh.
The whole
I feel
setup
like
for
everybody
nothing.
that works in marketing has to have an Insta.
Yeah, I think because he's German, he likes to be different.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
so,
fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta let him do his thing.
That or his visa wouldn't allow him one.
Keep our cans
Russia,
up here.
Keep that right here.
Yeah, we're keeping all the cans in front of Sean today so that he can claim that he drank all
We're
of the
slowly
beers.
building a pyramid. It's gonna be really great. Okay.
So your first generation. You have family from Ottawa.
Literally, my twin sister and I are the first people in our family that are Americans.
You have a twin sister.
I do.
Cool.
Yeah. Ironically, it's really interesting. All of my family members, we kind of run our own businesses.
Cool.
So my mom created and runs Catholic Social Services thrift store. She literally started off as a yard sale, and now it's a pretty good thrift store in town. From that,
Where is that?
it's on Broad Street.
It's on Broad Street.
Yeah, kind of up by the Millage area, I guess.
What kind of people should look into going to that business?
Is that next to
Everyone.
the shoe store?
Goody Two Shoes.
Yes.
It's up there. Hers is the bigger one that's a little bit further down. It's kind of hard to see if you were driving on Broad Street.
Is it a white building?
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And the front.
It's across from the Croc
light
Center.
sconces are completely upside down, and you're like, wait, what's going on?
It's across from the Croc Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I
too.
saw that the other
Okay.
day. Yeah.
So she's been doing. We were in a stroller when she started that. So
Wow.
it's been
So you guys have a thick and long history of starting businesses in Augusta.
We do, yeah. My sister in
Shout
Arizona
out.
owns her own company. My brother runs a CNC Automotive. My other sister
Wow.
is
CNC
Automotive.
Car Care Pros. That was
I think
beautiful.
your levels got really whacked.
It's all good.
Or
We'll edit
it was perfect.
Yeah.
One or the other.
I do have a question on the side.
Okay,
Your
yeah.
twin sister.
Yes.
Do you look like her, or does she look like you?
It's really weird because actually, when you do the little face swap thing,
Yeah.
you actually literally look a lot alike.
That's probably scary.
It is scary.
Wow.
I like it.
I would like you to send me a face swap.
No, that's not happening.
Okay. Okay. I tried.
Click the link for more.
That's some
Commercial break.
that's some DLC.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, my sister Sarah, she ran the pro shop at Forest Hills for many years now.
Really?
For PXG, which is Parsons Extreme Golf. And I run the Showpony part. So like we come from a lot of entrepreneurs. My
That's
dad
cool.
had his own construction company for a long time. He's retired now, but I mean, just kind of, we always had that entrepreneurial spirit, which is, I think, something that is, despite our origin, rather American.
True.
I think it's probably the Canadian,
It could be.
coming from a fellow half
I got
Canadian.
really deep there for a second. Really deep.
He's wearing a turtleneck right now.
He actually changed
Okay, but-
mid conversation. I wish
Next
this was
question.
live, man.
This is fun. I like it.
Yeah.
So you've said that you work with a lot of different companies nationwide, but you've also said that you can disclose your clients. I'm interested to hear some of the clients y'all work with and kind of like the work that you do with them. I know you do design, but it seems like, judging by the skateboard wall behind you, there's probably a little more to it.
And not only that, but I mean, I think people would like to know you're a local business. I mean, you're in
Yeah.
Augusta, but that doesn't mean you
Doing
only
big
work-
league deals.
Yeah, you're making big league deals, and y'all are located in Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think people would love to hear
Yeah.
who.
Tell us how great you are.
Yeah.
Let me show you our wall of success. No, it's interesting. So we do work with a lot of clients. We have some clients out in New York with Cumulus Radio. And a long time ago, Weir Stewart rebranded their country station Nash, which got us a really cool foothold in that market. We do a lot for them in terms of a lot of their events that they do. We do all the credentials and things like that.
You guys do event marketing?
Of course.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I do event marketing.
See?
There
We're
we
always
go.
looking for someone.
Oh.
Patrick, watch out.
Yeah.
That's my partner.
Pause. Beep. Oh no. But we do a lot with them up in New York, which is really fun. We always try and keep that nexus where you were.
If you need a beer, I have some Samuel Adams Summer Ale for RIP Summer. Summer
You know,
is
but
over.
summer is no, it's not. You're just a teacher coming to us with your perspective. Summer is until like September.
Well, is it because you're in Augusta, Georgia, or is it because
No,
you
it's
think
because
summer-
I subscribe to the calendar that says that summer ends
Oh.
in I don't know when,
Tell me
honestly.
more about this calendar.
Yeah, for real. He also has
Where
a
did you
specific
find this?
date that he thinks it's time to start wearing seersucker.
Yeah.
It's not His calendar changes.
Yeah. Well, it's Easter.
Understandable.
It's Easter.
Yeah.
It's supposed to
Starts
be.
with Easter?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
It's supposed to be like Labor Day or
But
something.
that is because it's based off Augusta weather.
But Augusta weather, you move it up to Easter.
Listen, man, I love you and I mean it, but you can wear seersucker the moment Masters Week arrives.
That's what I said.
Well, I mean,
Listen,
Easter's like a week after Masters
But
Week.
I'm just saying, sometimes it's
That's
during
fair. That's
Masters
fair.
Week, you know?
In
And
Augusta,
that's
Georgia,
fair.
I think it should always be Masters Week is the threshold.
actually-
I mean, honestly, even if I
Is
think
it?
it's no.
I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of an original handbook for Augusta National.
And if you
Hashtag.
if you can off microphone confirm it, I would love to have a copy, at least of the starting page.
Right? Okay. One
No.
link means yes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's great. Okay,
Hashtag
we were
6 years since my
somewhere.
non-disclosure.
We were somewhere.
So we were talking about your story. Your family is international. You guys are entrepreneurs. You all have businesses. Your brother works at CNC Automotive. He actually operates He operates one or multiple branches. One branch, and that's in Augusta, right?
West Augusta.
So all of you are in Augusta,
We are, except for my sister Amy. She lives in Scottsdale.
R.I.P.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Shout
No,
out.
Scottsdale, New Hampshire.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You could have said New York.
That's
and I'd
why
been like,
I asked.
oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, you could have said Scottsdale, Georgia, and I would have said, "Oh, cool."
She's
So-
which ironically is the headquarters for PXG, of which Sarah works at. It's so weird.
That's cool.
Yes. We're
Very cool.
Everything is a circle. Life is a
Hakuna
circle.
Matata.
Yes.
Did you see that movie, The New Lion King?
I saw the original.
Yeah,
You should
and I'll
see the new
stick
one.
with the original. I heard things. Did you hear things?
You know, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm waiting.
It's good.
You're waiting
The
for
songs-
Netflix.
No, I think
Or
I'm gonna
Redbox.
experience it at
No, you gotta wait for the
luxury
Disney thing.
cinemas at
Ooh.
Birdwatch.
Ooh.
You
It's
better
just
hurry
my
up.
daughter, she's 5. She's already seen it like the week it came out with her aunt, and I'm waiting for her to want to see it again.
Ah.
Excuse me.
See, I'm all about Regal. I can't hate on the luxury, but Regal has a Jack and Coke slushy machine.
Interesting.
is
And
good.
that is something that I have not found at any other location in the city.
Well, you know, you can always take it in with you.
Amen.
Well,
Not all of it's okay at the Dollar Tree, but
I'm kidding. That's illegal, and you should never do illegal things.
thank you.
Wink number 1.
Thank you. Okay. And that's how we know.
don't worry. Our listeners are college and up.
Ah, great. Good.
You don't have to worry about your kids.
Good.
So, we originally met you at an All in Augusta campaign event.
Great campaign.
And this was a solid left turn from where we were, but I'm just going to stick with it.
Go with it.
Talk to us kind of like about your affiliation with All in Augusta. We've interviewed Deke, but even so, talk to us about what All in Augusta is doing because we could always use a refresher.
Sure, yeah. You know, All in Augusta, I was approached by Deke about the All in Augusta campaign. Great guy. And
Can confirm.
yes.
Yeah.
He loves his
Yeah, we
whiskeys.
had lunch earlier today. He's awesome. I love
All right, you got us beat.
No, it's good.
Hey, we're emailing. Hey,
We have we're
I have his number.
We're just flexing back and forth across the table. I wish you guys could see this.
Love you, Deke. You mean that.
Well, if you mean it.
But no, he's an awesome guy. He talked to me about All in Augusta, and I was still confused. All in Augusta.
Okay.
It takes a little bit of time to really understand what's going on. You know, it is an investment from the private sector to try and kind of spur growth in the city of Augusta.
So am I wrong? It's basically like a fundraising campaign to assist the government in facilitating business coming to downtown.
Yeah, I think.
That was a lot of good
Core.
terminology.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Poli-sci
Really have a poli-sci
essays.
major.
Good
Thank
thing
you.
they
Thank
had
you.
that recorded because we will write that down.
Now I'm gonna write that down. That's gonna be a
You're
commercial.
writing the intro to their webpage. But no, I think at its core that's what it is. I think a lot of people have a hard time assisting the government because usually the government assists you.
Yeah.
But in this case, and you know, we can edit out as much of politics as you want, but I'll probably go a little political on this.
Do as much as you
Something's
want.
gotta do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if a system is broken and it's not functioning the way it should, it makes it difficult, and we can get behind real fast.
Yeah.
And I feel like this city is too great an asset, given its location, given what we have here.
Yeah.
And it needs to be spurred on. And I think that people giving to help this cause, to bring new business to the city, is something that you can be proud of in the end.
Absolutely.
I mean, the return on investment in having given, I mean, I gave $1,000. You know, I'm not.
And you can literally give anything. You can literally give like $10.
You can give $10, but I gave $1,000 over 5 years, so it's $200 a year, which is a great commitment. People love that.
I can even afford that. Yeah. And that's a surprising sentence for me.
Given that you're living
Hashtag millennials.
Yeah, I think that's off camera, but our living room is my living room is 130 degrees. Yeah.
But I think that investment is it's not easy for everybody, but I think that's an investment you can be proud of, because when you see in 2 years or 3 years that we've invested by bringing a new business in, maybe it's the expansion of Starbucks, or maybe it's expanding the cyber city, kind of initiative. There's all kinds of things that money can go to kind of encourage the city to grow. And if we don't grow, we're going to be stagnant. If we stay stagnant, we're going to lose the people, and it's going to suck.
And you said you're doing $1,000 over 5 years.
Yep.
$200 a year.
Yep.
What is that, like $22 a month? Like if you break it down?
Yeah,
I mean, but
no.
they
Hey,
all.
Siri, what is 200 divided by 12? She didn't hear me.
I think my phone nudged. But the point of saying that is like they don't turn people away because you're like, oh, I can't afford a ton. $10 a month times 12 is $120 a year. Times 5 is $600 something.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, any investment in it does help. I think the CVB is doing a wonderful job.
Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Thank you.
Yes.
Shout out Benish Brown.
Benish Brown is the
Hey,
man.
Benish, love you, mean it.
I hope he's
the
listening.
Man.
I hope so. Hey, Benish, if you heard this, text me.
Call me.
It's a test.
Hey, Benish, if you hear me, call me.
Yeah, call me.
Yeah, now we all just
We're
want to talk
flexing.
to you.
Yeah. Better yet, let's all meet for lunch.
Ooh. The 4 of us, the 5 of us. Aaron is also invited.
Yes.
On
You don't have to
Showpony.
take pictures, you can just.
And Showpony will be paying.
Yeah. Sure.
Did you actually
You guys
know?
don't mind if I call in Chick-fil-A?
Oh, we love Chick-fil-A.
What are you talking
Hashtag
about?
Only local.
Oh, only
Subway
local.
salad. Let's keep it real.
Let's get an Augusta local Chick-fil-A. Like,
There, I don't know.
What would that look like? What does that mean? Yeah. What?
I mean, I don't know.
Doesn't Michael Brown have the one?
I'll explain to you how it works later.
Okay, thank you.
Hashtag franchise.
Hashtag Chick-fil-A.
Okay, new beer.
Yep, right here. Right here.
Thank you for joining us from our scheduled commercial break.
Yes, thank you. I can do you.
Edit.
This is so painful.
Were we mid question?
No, we were kind of like
What were you talking about?
at a stopping point, but I know
Okay.
you have more to ask.
Yes, so, Sean,
Yes.
Sean,
you're raising a family.
you're our second Sean in a row, by the way.
Sean Cash.
Spell it.
SEAN.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Sean.
Good guy.
Square.
Sounds like a good guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Sean Cash.
Irish family. Okay, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
So,
Strong
we didn't talk about, did you go to high school here in Augusta? So you were basically raised in Augusta?
Where'd you graduate?
I am an Aquinas grad.
Oh.
See you.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Hashtag Shamrocks faithful forever.
You know,
Is
when
that
I
a real-
got
Is that a real?
when I went to Greenbrier,
Okay, it's real.
anyone
Hashtag
that ever got kicked out of Greenbrier would go to Aquinas.
He's smiling. Okay, so you were raised in Augusta, I'd say. You're familiar with Augusta. You went to AU. You took
No,
your
you
time
didn't.
at
You went
AU.
to Augusta
Oh,
State.
Yeah.
You went to
Augusta State.
ASU.
Yeah, I did too. I could go on a tangent.
I'm the only AU graduate here. Wait,
Every
Aaron,
time I've
you
gone on
graduated?
a tangent,
Me and Aaron.
Down, young buck.
every time I've been on a tangent about the university name change, he's edited it out. So we're not even going to go in there. That's wasted energy. Anyways, and then you went to Augusta State, AU. You stayed in Augusta. You're raising a family in Augusta. are you happy with your choice of being in Augusta? And also, Weir Stewart could work anywhere. They could be out of any. Do y'all have? Are y'all glad that y'all are in Augusta? Is it cheaper? I mean,
Sure.
How has being in Augusta impacted that
right.
business?
I mean, why not Alpharetta or Athens?
It's a multifaceted question there, and I love it.
Choose your facet.
I will, yeah. Start with the top facet, the largest. No. I'm not going to get scientific. Augusta, yeah. I mean, so, I went to school here, and when I got to Augusta University, the very first thing I did was sign up for study abroad. Because
Where'd you go?
I went to Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, France, Senegal, Germany, South Africa, Grand Cayman, Key West, Cozumel, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. I think that's it.
What class was that?
No,
that sounds like a great class.
I went on 8.
Okay.
That was impressive.
I mean, I fell in love with traveling the world.
Okay.
Because a good family friend of ours, Charlie DeQuee, he was a Native American who fought at Pearl Harbor. He was an awesome family friend, and he told me that the one thing in the world that no one can take from you is an education. And the traveling aspect of that meant a lot to him. And I took that with me, and I thought, okay, cool. If anything out of college that I get is travel and learning about cultures and experiencing the world outside my little shell, that's the best thing in the world you can get. So I'm a huge advocate for it because that is truly what I got. I got experience outside of, what a classroom felt like. All that is to say that at the end of the day, nothing felt like home quite like Augusta. Augusta has a lot going for it. It's a great place to raise a family. There's plenty to do. There's great education, be it public or private. There's, you're 2.5 hours from anything. You can go to Snowshoe or Sugar Hill or whatever that mountain is that you can ski on.
Yeah.
You can go, that's like 2.5 hours away. You can go to the beach, 2.5 hours away. You can hop on an airplane 2 hours away and get anywhere in the world.
Right.
And you can hop on an airplane here and get a lot of places.
Well, that's true. I actually haven't driven to Atlanta for a flight in a long time, but it's a great city. It's got a lot going for it. And when Kelly and I, my wife, decided, when we got married, we talked about moving like internationally, like looking at jobs in Ireland. We were looking at places in South Africa. I mean, we were looking all over the place, and we ultimately decided that there's no better place to raise a family and have a job than in Augusta.
Yeah.
So we stayed.
Why is that?
I think the cost of living is really good. Where else can you buy a house for under $200,000 and be happy with it?
True.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
A strong start.
A former intern of mine from Augusta National, she moved to New York, and she was like living in like a broom closet. It was tiny. She'll never listen to this because I don't think I'll share it with her. I don't want her to know I'm on it. But don't listen to all my ramblings. But no, she just started a job at Harry Winston today. And Harry Winston's like, hey Tiffany, we're right around the corner from you selling, really awesome jewelry. And like, she's busting her butt to live in New York, working at Harry Winston.
Right.
So living in Augusta, it's a great place to work and to live because the cost of living is relatively low, and the city has a lot to offer. So
That's very succinct. I like that answer.
Yes.
I truly do love the city.
So you benefit from it. Now, does Weir Stewart and Showpony benefit from being based in Augusta, Georgia?
Yeah, that's a good question. We do have clients all over the United States, so we could work anywhere.
Right.
But I think that is a really good question. I think, I haven't really looked. I'm not a tax expert or anything like that, so I don't know whether or not, it's better for taxes for us to be here or anything like that. But I can say that this community fosters creation and creativity better than any other place I could think of.
That's awesome.
Tax layer being down the road.
Yeah.
Major corporation.
That's an easy example, yeah.
And their willingness to think outside the box and do fun things is is exciting for us.
Yeah.
You know, other companies that are around here, you know, big ones, EasyGo, Club Car. I mean, there's people who have world headquarters here. Where else can you have such awesome, you know, like the medical industry?
Yeah.
I always break Augusta into 4 M's, and it's extremely reductive. So please don't
Do it.
any emails.
I think I've heard this. I don't know if this has been on a show
Did I tell
yet.
you this?
I don't see how you would have, but maybe.
Well, it's original.
Okay.
Whoever told you got it from me.
Okay.
No, I break it down to the 4 M's. There's the military, which is a huge asset to our area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Massive.
Absolutely.
That's another M.
Cyber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massive. No, it doesn't count. There is
1.5.
Manufacturing is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Kimberly-Clark, we've got Starbucks, we've got
Yeah.
a lot of manufacturing that people just don't even realize exists around this area.
And I was really hoping that Starbucks the smell would
Yes.
be blown this way.
Hey, the whole town.
We just always smell coffee.
But it hasn't happened.
It's
yet.
the stinky milk.
I'll call my people.
Yeah.
I'll have my people call Starbucks people.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've got military, we've got manufacturing. This one's kind of, it's you know, I'll bundle it all together, but medical.
Yeah,
medical
yeah.
encompasses education.
Yeah, dental, hospitals,
Yeah.
school. Yeah, we get
MCG.
All that.
Yeah.
And that's
Huge
awesome.
college.
And a lot of them are coming from Atlanta.
Without a doubt, we're drawing a lot into the city through that M.
Through that specific M.
And then I think we could all figure out the fourth one is the masters.
Right.
And the masters.
Okay. See, I've heard 3. I've heard the other 3 without the masters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be a shame not to include them.
Touche.
Yeah.
You know,
In 1
they're
week.
huge economic.
And you have a very unique perspective to be able to use them too.
Well, yeah. You know, I think. Yeah. I guess I do. Yeah.
Long story short.
No, for real though, the in 7 days, businesses make enough money, more money. Their branch makes more money than any other branch in 7 days.
So all of that is really awesome that we have all that at our leisure and at our advantage. But the unfortunate circumstance of that is the majority of all of those are transient, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Military people, they come in and then they go out.
Right.
Manufacturing is traditionally a pretty transient job. A lot of people come in, they work there for a while, they may either get laid off, or they may decide to work at a
Get transferred.
transfer.
Yeah.
You know, medical, they come in, then they get assigned to where they're going, and they go and they be doctors.
They be doctors.
They be doctors.
They be doctors.
No, I will
They
say.
go and be doctors
Yeah.
somewhere else.
I will say there's a program at Augusta University right now for medical students that if they make it through, they're guaranteed acceptance to MCG. And I think there's a pretty high percentage of them that once they go to MCG, which I think is still what the med school kids call it.
Yeah, it's still a department of the university. Right.
So the kids that go there, a lot of them stay here. So it's a good program. They have a lot of programs that are kind of, I think, bringing a lot of more people here
Yeah.
and also keeping a lot more people here.
Which is great.
Which is great.
It's great.
And it helps things out that you wouldn't even think about, like the symphony, like the players, like all of these people that work to entertain
Yeah.
or create something for these people.
And I should have predicated this, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with a transient society either. But understanding it can help you.
It's definitely different though. It's definitely different.
But you can also provide services for it
Yeah.
that can help your city grow. You know,
Yeah.
you talked about entertainment. You know, I'm not going to want to see cats at the Bell every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
If you have a transient
Yeah.
society that's coming through,
You can do stuff like that.
frequently, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can plan for that. You know, I think the Miller, they haven't had really many repeats, but any repeat that they do have is always well attended.
Yeah.
Because it's a new opportunity for
Yep.
their base.
Absolutely.
So.
Awesome. So I get the answer to the question is Augusta is the best place, time and place for Weir Stewart. That's where we got, right?
Sorry.
I just want to make sure we got there.
We really went all
We took a roundabout
We beat
way.
around the bush a little bit, and now we're gonna get back.
Yeah,
maybe.
honestly, I'll go even further to say that I think that there is no better time for small business in Augusta than now.
I agree 100%. You see it. They
100%.
open up doors and then boom.
Beans and bites. Hashtag.
I saw that driving. I've never even been there.
And you know what?
Dude, he makes the bet. I mean, his eggs are so fluffy when he makes that breakfast sandwich.
And you know what?
Sandwich.
It was bold for him because it's literally 2 doors away from New Moon. Literally.
Bold beans and bites.
Bold beans.
Bold beans and... Now, I haven't been there yet, but you saying I should go?
I am 100% saying you should go.
I will go.
You should
Plug.
get the breakfast sandwich. Yeah, hashtag plug.
Plug.
Let's interrupt this for a commercial. Beans and Bites, home of the best bagel sandwich.
Ooh.
Are they a client of yours?
They're not.
Okay, that's important to know.
Ooh.
Maybe now they are.
Nah, he's super awesome. I walk in there, he already knows my order. You know?
That's awesome.
The only thing he asks me is, you want bacon or sausage today? 'Cause
What's the answer?
I spice it up every day. I don't know.
okay.
You know, it just depends on how.
I saw on Instagram
Alright.
that they have ice cubes from iced coffee that you can put into your coffee
Now
to make it more coffee.
That's cool.
I saw it today.
Espresso.
Oh,
Maybe they are.
That's a great
and
idea.
I don't know.
Right? So as you drink it, it gets more intense.
A cube of
I
espresso.
should probably tell you now that I don't drink coffee and never have.
Oh,
Really?
it's all good.
Sorry, Beans and Bites.
This is
Love you.
At least you got the
Augusta.
bites. You got the
Augusta
bites.
is not the place for you.
Sorry, Bona.
Yeah.
Not Boina.
Bona.
Bona.
That is another.
I don't think it was meant to be said with that accent.
So anyways, I will say that I've asked all my questions.
Cool.
I had all these questions that I was able to put into one question.
Okay.
But we do have one last question.
And you've answered questions that we wouldn't have even have wanted to ask. So
My own question.
I guess thank
we
you.
appreciate it.
I don't even know if that is a thank you situation,
Why
but
do I walk with a limp? Good question. For everyone I know.
so the last
He does have a peg leg.
I'm leaving some of these in. So the last question that we will ask you, not you will ask yourself. The name of our podcast is Drop Disgusta. Clearly, being from Augusta, you've heard Disgusta. You've heard all the iterations and all the contexts. So what we like to ask is, since you're on this podcast, clearly you have an interest in what we're doing. So what does Drop Disgusta mean to you?
Getting rid of Disgusta.
Yeah. It means a lot.
Thank you.
I think to most of Augusta.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I mean, I was in college when Disgusta kind of took off.
When was that? Date yourself.
Leave it alone.
Okay. I'm assuming the mid 90s.
Sure. MC Hammer was still around.
Okay.
He's still alive, right? Yeah, I think so.
I haven't heard anything.
Can't touch this.
It means a lot. Going back to it, it means a lot because I was in college and people were saying that, and I was in college here in Augusta, and all my friends, went to UGA or Carolina and all
Right.
these things, and I always loved visiting them, and I had a great time. But I was really proud of my city. I liked my city a lot, and when Disgusta kind of came around, I made a very cognizant effort to bring people here. Border Bash, you better get your butts
Border
here.
Bash is cool. People don't talk about Border Bash.
Man, it's so much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have a blast. And I would get them down here, and it was a lot of fun. We'd have a blast, and they'd be like, "Oh, I didn't even know you had bars in Augusta." I mean,
What do you guys do here?
throwing the plural out might have been aggressive because I'm pretty sure it was only still.
Bar?
But we
Which bar was it? I'm just curious.
Definitely Stillwater.
This will date you. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Soul Bar?
Soul Bar Levy Coco was a little aggressive at the time.
A little aggressive.
There was, not shady activities, but it was deeper into the bar scene than we college kids wanted to really go. We just wanted a place to drink.
You want a little more mild situation.
Hey,
Okay.
Stillwater's legit.
They were also kind of slight on. Well, anyway.
Anyways,
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah. I'm the tangent king. But dropping.
That's got to be the title of our show.
Tangent
the Tangent King.
I'm saying it so I'll remember it. Tangent King.
I'll text you.
Tangent
It means
King.
a lot to me because I do get greatly offended by it when people say Disgusta. And
Have you ever fought anyone?
I'm a little bit of a pacifist.
Okay.
I have debated it. Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't ask how you fought them.
Sure. Yeah, I've debated it. I always feel like we can always debate something and agree at the end. But I don't like it when people say it. Never have. I don't want people to say it. I think that there's way too much about Augusta that is better than places around this area. And I think that if you are calling Augusta Disgusta, it means that you have a lack of foresight to find what's good about the city. There's so much to see. There's so much to do. You just have to go and find it.
So taking it back to the original question.
Yeah.
So dropping Disgusta is to you, tell me if I'm wrong, one poli-sci major to another. Have foresight, see what you can do for your community, see what your community's doing right now, and take advantage of it.
Yeah, it was kind of JFK, right? You know?
Ooh, I almost did it, but I kind of left the opening.
Yeah, you teased it.
I teased it.
You might as well finish it. Bro. Let's get the credit.
It's not what it's not what Augusta can do for you. It's what you can do for Augusta.
Hashtag all in.
Hashtag all in Augusta.
Oh wow, I like that.
No, it's true.
Hashtag love you Deke.
It really is true. It's true. It is what can you do for Augusta. The city is a community more than anything, and you cannot be part of a community if you're not actively participating.
That's true.
I think that's
true
kind of what
anywhere.
David said. You know, you
Yeah.
got to get out, be a part of your community, or else. And by David, I'm not giving myself credit. I mean David Hutchison.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, humble brag.
Humble brag, but not so much.
D Hutch at the book
If
tavern.
only you could see. But anyways,
Yeah.
do you have any final shout outs? Do you have anything you'd like to say? Hello, mom, anything like that?
I would like to shout.
Oh Canada.
Yeah.
Oh.
Canada.
Can you do it in French?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. No, I can't.
Okay.
But I can do the national Irish anthem. Shane Fain of thought. No. Anyway, yeah, no, I love my Leadership Augusta class. I want to shout that out.
Okay. Leadership Augusta.
I learned so much through Leadership Augusta, and I think if anybody has the opportunity.
People can get involved in that, right?
100%.
How do they?
There's an application every year.
Okay.
You have to be selected to be in it.
When is that?
I believe the applications are usually in like February or March.
Okay.
And then I don't think they make the decisions until close to June or July.
Okay.
I know that the class is being announced in the next month, so it's a little bit of a process to get into it.
Okay.
But I will tell you, they have like 10 days that you participate in, and it's always about different segments of Augusta, and you learn so much, and the community that we've built around that of leaders. I'm telling you right now, gird your loins, because the class of 2019 is the strongest class ever, and out of that, we're going to see a lot of cool people who are going to make impacts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Jinx,
Jinx.
you owe me a beer.
You owe me a Coke.
Well, we got plenty.
Yeah, we have beer.
With that, I'm signing. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, seriously.
Go ahead.
Well, actually,
Do it.
that was great. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So with that,
Hang off. That's a beer.
thank you, Sean, for giving us your time
Seriously,
today.
Sean, thank
We have been here for far longer than we planned to, but it's only because you have given us not only quality content, but you have given me hours worth of work in the editing room. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I wouldn't.
And I would like to say that this building is incredible.
Oh, it's fantastic.
If you are a client here, please walk through what you're paying for and check out all the levels and see all the people working hard for you.
and check it out, but by appointment only.
Yes, and they might have a beer for you. I don't know. You're probably paying for
I
it.
can't speak for that.
Yeah, you never know.
I think that's built into your dues. I don't know how that works.
Where Stewart's pricing is very fair.
I'm just
As a
kidding.
Showpony.
And it includes beer.
Yes, we just took a big investment on our city.
Boom.
Shout out. All right, cool.
Mic drop.
Let me open it for
And we are being recorded. And we are back.
Yes, we are back.